Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Ankush here from Alif Consulting. Welcome back in our Azure Virtual Desktop video series. So in this video, we're going to talk about how we can access the AVD from the web, how we can use a remote desktop app, which is an app available across all the operating system, how we can use that to access the RDP sessions or the application. And the third, I will be going to show you how you can manage the user sessions, how you can kill the user session, or how you can forcefully kill log of the user session from the Azure Virtual Desktop session, right? So let's quickly jump to the Azure portal. Oops, I'm sorry for that. Right. So I am already logged in my on my Azure Virtual Desktop console, and in this console I do have all the application and all the assignments set up. To access the web client, what we need to do, this is the URL which I need to log in. Like this is the rdweb.wvd.microsoft.com/arm/web client/index.html. So this is the URL which you use to access the Azure Virtual Desktop. Initially, when it was not the Azure Virtual Desktop, it was a Windows Virtual Desktop. There was a change. The old URL looks like this, but with the new one, there is a change. Like Microsoft have added one more change inside that, and now it will be redirected using this portal to access the application. Right. So this is how you logged in. Now, how you can access the application? It's very much simple. You just need to click on the application. You need to click on allow, and then you need to basically put the username and a password for this specific user. And it's going to basically connect with the server, and it will be going to give you the application, Excel application, and which you can use to do, or you can use to create this spreadsheet and do the rest of the tasks which you need to do on the Excel, right? Right. So if you see, it's only allowing me to access the Excel application, and from here I can basically go ahead and create the file, and I do have option to, sorry for that, I'm not going to activate it, and I do have option to save it, to save the file. Like either I can save it in the location, because in my case it's not activated, product is not activated, that's the reason not showing me, but you can use it and you can directly share it with the anyone, like an email or like a PDF, all of those things you can do. Right, if you close this one, it will automatically going to close the session for you. Right, and then you do have other applications like Word. If you want to access them, you can access them as well in the same way you do for the Excel. Right, it's the same way you can use this file the Word application. You just need to basically type whatever you need to do with this Word, whatever the document you need to create, and then you can go ahead and kill the session for it. Now at the same time, we have only accessed the application, but let's say you need a full desktop, and in the desktop you need to do some specific certain browsings, right? For that, you do have this option which is a session desktop. You can click on this one, you can click on allow, and you can put the username and the password here. Remember, I'm using my active Azure Active Directory username and password to log in inside the VM, but in your case it can be your Azure Active Directory domain services as well, if if you have integrated that with the Azure Virtual Desktop. Now just put your username and password, and that's it. You will be inside of your desktop, and you can do all the task which is required to do inside the machine. So if you want to do any kind of browsing, you can do that. If you want to run any kind of applications, let's say, you can do that as well. Let's say if you want to okay, I'm really sorry for that, but if you want to do any kind of application access, if you want to access the teams. Like if you want to do the teams access, you can do that as well. From here you need to search whatever you need to search, and you can search that's happening. So this is going to be give you the full access, or I can say a full uh, desktop version, and from here you can use that as a normal machine, or as a normal system to access all the application inside the organizations as well. And then if you can do all the browsings, any Google, Microsoft website, all the things, browsing the suffering the internet, or you can use that your app to access the applications. You can do use to do the graphic works. So everything you can do when you can when you get connected over the session desktop, right? So this is the first method to access the remote desktop from the web. Now another option is basically we have is we call is a Microsoft desktop application, right? So okay, so this is the desktop application which I'm talking about. So we do have an option to add the workspace, or we do have an option for the PC. So this application allows to connect with the remote uh, PC over the RDP, and at the same time it's allow us to connect with the Azure Virtual Desktop Workspace as well, right? So this is the option where we are going to add our workspace, and then from here we can directly access the all the apps which is associated to us inside the workspace. That's where the workspace relationship with the application come are very important. That's why we need to assign a workspace to the application. Then only we would be able to access the application if we also have the assignments with that, right? To add the workspace, so the URL is pretty much simple: https slash rdweb.avd sorry wvd.microsoft.com slash API slash arm slash feed discovery. So this is the workspace which we need to wear, right? Let me make a copy because this is giving me the error. You already have the access. So let me delete this one, right? And let me add a new workspace here. Let me paste the same URL. It's going to search for the workspace. I need to click on add. It's going to ask me the username and the password for that workspace, right? I need to define my username, and I need to define my password. Then it's going to sign in, going to validate, and then going to connect, and will be able to download or will be able to show you all the application which is assigned to me, right? You see all of these applications are assigned to me, right? So what I can do, I can simply access all the application like the same way I do on the RDB. I can connect with the Excel. I just need to enter the password. I can connect with the Excel, right? So this is the okay. That Excel is open on my another window. Okay, let me see if I can move that actually. Okay, looks like something is wrong. I don't know why this Excel is moved to my another window, but you can also use the same desktop here. You just need to put your username and a password, and that's it. You can use this application to do a same session the way you do for the virtual desktop, right? And then at the same time, if you are adding any application on the Azure web, you can add that same application. That same application would be available on the workspace and the desktop client. So let's say in the MS app you want to add a more application. Let's say I want to also add a PowerPoint, right? From the start menu, let me search for PowerPoint and click on save. So as soon as you did that, and if you go back to your app's remote desktop web client, these changes would be also available here on the works and here inside the workspace. And at the same time, if you go to the workspace and if you refresh here on the uh, Windows remote desktop app, it will be going to show you that app also, which you can access directly from here as well, right? So this is how you access, uh, I can say, uh, the all the apps or all the sessions for Azure Virtual Desktop through the web and through the remote desktop app application, right? Well, this is what I am going to cover in this demo. I hope you like this video. If you like, please click on like and subscribe for more upcoming AVD videos, and feel free to reach us in case of you need any help or in case of any issues. Thank you.